how I feel. That's how I feel. This is the second time now that I will have recorded this episode, so we're going to fly right through all of the information that I'm about to give to you. I originally was wearing sunglasses because I had a bowl of broccoli before this. And now my cat is coming through. Okay. And now I'm wearing sunglasses because I'm having a margarita, and I'm just really pissed off that I have to film this again. Because, ironically, the topic of today's episode was about how I'm already angry about certain things. So this is just great. If you can hear the ball rattling in the background, it's because Mr. Bean has the zoomies and he is currently running around smacking a rattly tennis ball or something. I don't really even know what he has, but he's distracted, so that's all that matters. Oh, yeah. Let's cheers here. Ooh. You ever have a sip of something that's so good it just gives you the chills? That's that margarita. That is tasty. Tasty. Hey, hi, hello, how are ya? Welcome back to MK's Corner. My name is MK Madison Kate, and this is my corner. Welcome back, or welcome to my podcast. If you're new here, hey. If you're old here, what the fuck is up, bitch? That was really aggressive, but that's how I'm feeling today. We're gonna get aggressive today. I'm feeling the rage, okay? Burner. Anyway, so let's do weekly updates. Let's do some weekly updates. I had my first dance audition in 2 years, 3 years. I don't know how many years, actually. I don't know when the last time I took a dance class was. I don't know when the last time I had an audition was. I don't know when the last time I taught a dance class was. So it really was, it was quite the audition. I made it through a couple rounds because initially you had to send in a video audition. So I made it past video audition round, and then we went and we learned a combo, and then we learned another combo, and they had 70 girls that were at the in-person auditions, and they were cutting it down to 21 girls. And from my understanding, I thought it was more of like a hip-hop vibe team. That's why I auditioned, because last year, the videos that I saw, it was all very hip-hop. I'm a hip-hop dancer. I was like, this audition is going to be so easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. It was easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, in my opinion. Like, the choreo was easy, but I had some dilemmas. First dilemma, I must have stepped in oil or something when I was walking to the audition, because when I got there, my left shoe, the ball of my foot, was so goddamn slippery. I couldn't even go into like second position, a deep second position, to stretch without my foot slipping. So the entire fucking audition, I had all of my weight on my right hip, which is my injured hip. And so the audition was I auditioned on Sunday, and it's currently Thursday, and it still feels like I have a bruise wrapped around my hip flexor. So that's really awesome. Another part of the audition was it wasn't actually really a hip-hop audition. It was very much, they were looking for high kicks and pointed toes and overly cheesy smiley grins, and that's just personally not me. I'm a very gritty dancer. I'm a very vibey dancer. I like to get down and dirty. I'm not a rockette, to put it that way. And they were very much so looking for rockettes. Additionally, in the email when I got accepted onto the second round, there was a dress code or whatever, expectations of how you were supposed to look. They told us to come in athletic gear. Okay, I wore a sports bra and leggings, matching set, purple set. We went in to learn the choreo. They split us into 2 separate groups. This girl walks in. She's looking directly at me when she's saying this, mind you. So it just put me in the wrong spot altogether. Or just gave me the wrong vibe. She goes, "We ask for leggings, so I hope you can all accommodate that." I was like, you didn't actually ask for leggings. You asked for athletic wear, but okay. But honestly, the second I walked into the audition to register and get my number and everything, I was smiling at every single person that I walked past. I was trying to say hi to everyone because I'm there by myself. This is the first audition. No, that's a lie. This is my 3rd audition I've done by myself. Whatever, doesn't matter. I was trying to make friends in the audition, okay? I was trying to get to know people. I'm trying to stand out. Not a single one of the girls, coaches, dance team coordinators, girls that are on the team already, no one smiled at me. No one acknowledged that I walked into the studio. No one said anything to me. Just very off-putting vibes. I registered. They didn't say anything. They literally gave me my number and said, "You can go take your photo over there." I was like, okay. So just right away, I kind of just had this vibe that I was like, I feel like this isn't the place for me. I feel like I'm not gonna fit in here very well. And so I did what I could for the choreo. I felt really good. The choreo honestly was really, really easy. That's my strong suit, I would say, is picking up choreography, so that was no issue for me. However, it has been a very long time since I did a little jazz improv, and so I ended up just doing hip-hop freestyle instead of jazz improv, and so I think that's also what topped the cake of my cut, because they were not looking for hip-hop dancers. But I have another audition in 2-ish weeks. It's in 17 days exactly, I think. And that one is for a hip-hop team. And let me tell you, I am so excited, but so nervous, because hip-hop is my life. I am a ride or die hip-hop fan, hip-hop dancer. Hip-hop is my everything. That's what I started in with dance, and that's what I'm going to take to my grave. I fucking love hip-hop. And so this team, last year it was a little bit bigger. I think last year they had maybe 25 dancers on it. This year they're looking for 12. And the auditions are massive. The auditions are in a gym, convention style. Okay? Let me put that into perspective for you. However, this is what I think is going to get me through, is there wasn't a video audition for this one. So it's you register for the audition, but you don't get approved. You just register and then you go audition at the actual auditions. So I am hoping that it's the usual Lower Mainland auditions, where it's there's a good handful of dancers that you... Oh my goodness, I keep hitting my microphone. There's a handful of dancers that you see that you're I know that I'm better than that. And it sounds cocky, but it's just the way that it works, okay? It's how the dance world is. You're always better than someone, and you're always worse than someone, okay? That's how you even out where you need to push yourself, you know what I mean? So I have that audition. I'm going to be training in my garage every single day, because if my freestyle isn't on point for that audition and I get cut, I'm going to cry myself to sleep. Genuinely, I'm going to cry. I miss hip-hop so much. Last year when I was working on tour for the dance competition I work for, I would go and sneak into the theater to watch the hip-hop crews compete. I would sob while watching hip hop because I miss it so much. It's not even like, when you're watching like a contemporary or a lyrical, sometimes the storyline is really, really sad or the song is really, really sad and you cry because it's sad. I'm watching like the most hardcore, coolest hip hop I've ever seen, and I'm like in the back of the theater sobbing because I wish that I could be on the stage performing with them. So I just am crossing my fingers that I get this audition because it will just honestly turn the beat around. Yeah. Take it back now. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna have a margarita break. Okay, I wanted to rant today. I'll put it that way, actually. There's been some things coming up lately that have been making me angry. Not even things that are coming up, things that I have been realizing that are frankly just pissing me off. And these are some realizations that I've been making about my life. So I think that it's just the fact that these realizations are about my life that's making me even more mad because I know that I can do something about it, I just don't know what. So you're gonna help me. Basically, here's my situation. I've been realizing that I know exactly what I want to do with my life. I know exactly where I want to be. I know exactly where I want to go. The only thing that's stopping me is the fact that everything is so expensive. You know what I mean? So basically, I want to go into the arts. And let me just also start off by saying the arts are dying. And why? For what reason? No one appreciates art as much as they should. No one goes to museums to just look at art anymore. Did anyone actually ever do that? I don't know. But I feel like we need to start doing that. That needs to be a thing. Instead of going to the bar on a Friday night, let's go to the museum and look at art. And drink wine and our cocktail dresses and our high heels and our designer bags. Let's go appreciate art. Let's go to the ballet. Let's go to the opera. Let's go do something. Let's go do something that doesn't involve getting sweaty with a bunch of random people in a mosh pit. Please, I'm begging you. I just want to put this into your perspective that everything that you see or hear, anything that you visually consume in a day, let's say, is made by an artist. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that billboard you saw while you were driving down the road, that was created by a graphic designer who is an artist. That new fashion collection that you saw at Chanel this season, well, that was created by a fashion designer who is an artist. That photo collection that you saw at the art gallery down the road was created by a photographer who's an artist. Everything that you are visually consuming and a lot of the time hearing, it's all art. It's all being created by different mediums of artists and creators. And people don't realize that without art, the world would there wouldn't be anything to look at. It would just be black and white. It would just all be plain colors. Even this margarita glass that I'm drinking out of. Okay, I'm sorry. My cat is destroying something in my closet right now. Continuing on, I was saying... Oh no. I'm scared to look in there. Okay. Well, this podcast is really going well today. I was saying, this glass that I'm drinking my margarita out of, if you're not watching the video, you won't be able to see. But it has all these little cool designs on it. It was created by an artist. These glasses I'm wearing, they were designed by an artist. The graphic on my t-shirt I'm wearing right now was designed by an artist. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? So please, when someone tells you that they want to be an artist when they grow up, don't tell them that it is an unrealistic expectation or an unrealistic career path. Because without art, you would not you wouldn't be listening or watching what I'm putting out onto the internet right now. Because really, the way that I'm putting this audio and video, visual and audio experience together is artistic, you know? So I'm done with all the shit of people being like, oh, you can't be an artist for a career because, like, it's not realistic. You're not going to get money that way. Like, you're not going to live a good, abundant life. Wrong. 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 Because art is everything and everything is art. Huh. That's a new quote. Let's put that on a t-shirt. Because here's my dilemma, okay? So I have this business idea. I am going to single-handedly bring the arts back to life, okay? However, I would really appreciate to be able to have some more education under my belt, or more, information about these things that I want to do. And so I really want to go to school. I want to go to fashion marketing school, fashion management school, learn about fashion runway, or like runway management and fashion PR and styling and all of the good stuff. And then I also want to create like a collective of all different kinds of artists. But I want to start an artistry collective with artists of all different kinds. But I want to go to school, but I also want to start this before I go to school so that I have a little bit of a foundation when I go to school, so that I actually have something that I can work on and put my projects to use towards. But also, I can't really afford to go to school, and I don't want to take out a student loan because I don't want to ruin my life like that. But also, I can't get the education that I need and information that I need without going to school. And so it's just an endless loop of dilemma, because what am I supposed to do? I don't know where to start. I have all these ideas and I don't have the money to go to school for them to help me, but I don't have the resources to be able to start it without going to school. So really, I'm currently asking for help. I'm looking for painters, drawers, tattoo artists, dancers, choreographers, models, photographers, graphic designers, literally everything and anything, because I want to create an artistry collective. MK Artistry, if you know my brand MK Collective, my little store, it's all going to be intertwined eventually. And so the goal is to have a place where artists can collaborate on projects with people of like-minded talent, or like-minded values and work ethics and equal talent. And I want to end up being able to like have, like our core creators, and then the core creators can like teach different master classes and workshops, and then we can have like networking events and community events. And I just have a huge plan, and I want to make it come to life so bad, and I just don't know what to do. And it's killing me because it's all I want to do. I don't want to do anything else. It's impossible for me to go out and try and find a normal job because I know what I want to do, and if I do anything that isn't what I want to do, I'm going to be miserable. Absolutely miserable. And don't tell me that, oh no, you'll have money so you'll be able to buy the things that you need for the things that you want to do. Wrong. Again, because this is how my brain works, okay? Listen to this. This is being on the spectrum for you, okay? Let me break it down. So, if I have a job working for someone else, every single millisecond of my day, my brain has anxiety about that job for that person. For example, I used to be manager at a tattoo and piercing shop. My entire life while I worked there, every single second of every single day, all I was thinking about was that studio that I was working at making. I was always worried that there was like something going wrong, or that someone wasn't able to handle a customer, or something, we're going to get a negative review. Like, always worried about that. And so because my brain was always just going on anxiety mode about that job, I never had time to actually sit down and think about what I wanted to do for myself to improve my life. And I was instead just trying to help these people make sure their business was doing well. That's basically all that you're doing when you work for someone else, is making sure that someone else's business and life is running smoothly. And you're just getting paid a percentage of that. A very, 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 very small percentage. And so I can't have a job working for someone else while I'm trying to build my own business, because my brain literally cannot separate the two things. Because if I have tried. When I tried to make my own business and have a job of my own, it was either I'm not doing my job that I'm actually paid for hourly, and I'm just jotting down all of these ideas and notes that I have for my own business at that job and not getting anything done over there, and then getting in trouble because I'm not doing anything. Or I'm spending so much time making sure everything at my actual hourly job is perfect, and then putting all of my energy into that so that when I get home, I'm literally deadzo and just want to go to sleep, and then I have to wake up and do it all again the next day. And I'm too tired to do anything for myself. And I have tried so hard to balance my business and like another job, and I don't know why I can't. It's the spectrumism, that's what I'm calling it. And I just need my manifestations to work and come into fruition so that my business can take off and I can be rich and I can give all my friends all these presents and we can all be happy in a tropical destination. So if you would like to join my artistry collective, go follow MK Collective, because I'm going to be posting on there. About when I'm taking like applications for my core creators. I actually just thought of that name too, core creators. MK's core creators. Core spelled with a K, shut the fuck up. Okay, yep, that's it. Someone get a pen, write that down. MK's core creators. Okay, we've got that written down. That was good. So when that application comes out, if you're interested, then you can go fill that application out. I know that the details are very sporadic right now because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get all my ideas out onto paper and straightened out so that I can figure out what I'm doing. But it's going to be a slow start. I don't know when exactly everything's going to be set in stone, because I'm also working on MK Collective Season 2 right now, and I'm hoping after Season 2 drops for MK Collective, that will also be kind of the same time as when MK Artistry starts or launches or announces its opening, whatever. So keep an eye out for that. I think also part of the reason that I've been angry lately about all of this is because I just feel stuck. I feel like I can't go anywhere because I don't have the resources to do what I want to do. But then, like I was saying, I can't do anything else because if I do something that I don't actually want to do, I'm so depressed I want to die. So it's just like, it just doesn't work and I don't know what to do. And so I've just been sitting here creating art, but also not creating art that I really, really like. And it's like there's this disconnection between like my thoughts and my I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I can see in my brain all of these cool ideas that I have, but I just don't know how to execute them. It's like I'm in the biggest creative rut of my life, but not at the same time. Like, I have all of these really cool ideas in my brain, but I can't take them out of my brain and put them in front of me. Like, I don't know how to use my words to explain what I'm envisioning. I don't know how to visually represent what I can see in my brain. I just see all these things in my brain, but I'm like, get out of my brain and in front of me, but I don't know how, like, I can't, and it's driving me nuts. So nuts. Literally, I wish that there was a way I could plug in a projector to my brain and have it project onto a screen in front of me so that I can just see in front of me what I'm thinking instead of seeing it in, like, does anyone else have a visual brain? Like, I'm talking extremely visual movie picture brain. When I think in pictures. Everything that I think of literally is all, like, it's movie scenes in my brain the entire day. When I think of words, I don't see the words in my brain. I think of a movie scene playing out those words. And a lot of people that I know are highly confused by this, which makes me curious as to if I'm literally just like super odd and my brain is wired really weirdly, or if anyone else has legitimate motion movie pictures playing in their brain at all times of the day, showing them what they're thinking instead of telling them what they're thinking. That's what it is. My brain shows me what I'm thinking. It doesn't tell me. Does that make sense? I don't hear myself, I see it. But I also hear myself, but what I'm hearing isn't what I'm seeing. See, this is what it's like being on the spectrum. It's so hard to explain, and I really hope at least one person understands what I'm saying so that I don't feel like a crazy psychopath, because sometimes I feel like the guy in Split with like 7 different personalities. Like, sometimes I feel like a child, but then sometimes I'm like, you need to chill the fuck out. Like, I feel like a 26-year-old, like, or like a 23-year-old, like I am. Sometimes I feel like an 85-year-old grandma that's has full of wisdom and has lived so much life and is so smart. And I don't get to pick when they come out, though. They just decide on their own, which is really frustrating. And that makes bringing ideas into fruition and making ideas come to life very difficult, because I can't, like, I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but it's just so frustrating. I just want someone to relate to what I'm saying. And I think another reason I feel stuck is because I'm just back in my shitty hometown. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I hate it here. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Everyone is so close-minded. Everyone is so just like, no one thinks big here. Everyone does the exact same thing. Everyone's either a farmer or a realtor or a teacher. That's it. That's all that anyone ever does. Okay? It's so boring here. There are so many people moving here, but we don't have the facilities for as many people to be moving here that there is. Like, we have one mall. And I know, like, that's not, like, unusual, but if you have been here, we have 4 stores in our mall. 4. There might be a couple more, but they're not, like, actual stores. They're, like Purdy's and, like, those weird, like, jewelry stores and stuff like that. Like, not actual stores. And there's so many people here. Why are you here? Go home, leave, go away. If I'm living in a small country town, I want it to stay a small country farm town. Please, if you are coming here from the city, leave, go away. Because I want to come to where you are, but I can't, because all of you stupid city people are making all of your apartments and condos so expensive to all the people that are renting them out, just so that you can come and live here and pay less in rent. Literally, it makes me so mad. Oh my god, my voice is going away. What the heck? It just makes me so mad that I'm in this small town, small-minded area, and I'm just over it. Everyone still acts like they're in high school. Let me tell you a story quickly to let you really experience with me what I mean when I say that people still act like they're in high school, okay? So to put it into perspective for you, I've said this before, I don't follow people on Instagram that I don't know very well, like that I don't know on a personal level, or that I don't enjoy their content or like find them motivating or whatever. And I'm not the kind of person to go out of my way to say hi to someone just because I know of them or because I know that we have mutual friends if we've never actually had a conversation before, because I just find it weird. Unless you're coming up to me in a genuine way, which I can tell when you're coming up to me in a genuine way, don't fucking play with me. And when you come up to me, if I've never talked to you before, I immediately am going to think that you're going to be passive aggressive, because every single time that something like that has happened to me, it's because the person coming up to me is trying to be passive aggressive. And for what? For what reason? If you ask my mother, she'll just say that they're just jealous of me, but I think that's just a mother thing to say. So here's a story. I'm at the bar. This is like a couple years ago, okay? So this story is happening over a couple years. So this is about 2 years ago. This is the first time back in my hometown bar. That sounds like so weird saying hometown bar. In like 3 years. And I'm a little nervous to go. I haven't seen anyone for a really long time. And I had like dyed my hair. I lost a little bit of weight. I was always skinny, but like I lost a bit. I was like smoking heavy. So I was basically just skin and bones. So I was very, very, very thin. And this girl that I'm like, I don't follow her because, like I said, I don't know her personally. We have mutual friends, but I've never talked to her. Like, I've never went up to her to say hi. I've never gone out of my way to interact with her. So I'm at the bar. Walk in to get a drink. She's standing there. She makes eye contact with me. I'm like, oh God, please don't come up to me. She comes up to me. Oh my God. Hi. You look so good now. Not like you didn't look good before, but like you just look so good now. Bitch, what? Sorry? Like, why do people say things like that? That is such a backhanded, passive-aggressive compliment. Like, not like you didn't look good before, but you just look so good now. What the hell does that mean? Like, if you genuinely just thought I looked... Like, if I was a person that I saw a girl... This has happened to me before. I've seen a girl at the bar that I know of, but I've never talked to her, but I thought that she looked absolutely gorgeous. Saw her in the bathroom, tapped on her shoulder, I went, you look beautiful. And then I walked away. You don't have to make a whole deal of it. You just tell them what you think and you leave. Don't make this huge scene. It just pisses me off. And so I was kind of taken aback because I was like, oh, thank you, I guess. And so whatever, went on with my life. Then this previous summer in like July, back at the same hometown bar, same girl. Okay, I had just chopped my hair and was platinum blonde from when I had previously seen her. Same thing. Like, oh my God, you look so good. Okay, whatever, fine. Then, when I was at Contact, okay, I'm with the group of friends that we're mutual friends with, okay? So the people that I'm with, she knows them. I know she also knows who I am. I see her. She starts interacting with my friends. I stay back to ignore. I don't want to interact. But lo and behold, of course, she looks at me, makes eye contact with me, engages eye contact, keeps eye contact, walks up to me and goes, oh my God, I love your outfit. You look really good. I feel like I should know you from somewhere, but I don't know why. Oh! Oh! Say what? Say what? I literally was speechless. I didn't even say anything. I just walked away. And if I ever see her again, and if she ever comes up to me again, I'm either going to say something really bitchy or I'm just gonna stare at her, depending on what my intoxication level is at the moment, or at the time that happens, but it might not ever happen again. But I have a feeling that it might, because of the small town. But whatever. I feel like this pod was kind of all over the place. Let me sippy. But kind of fun. I know I didn't post last week, so you can sue me. Sorry. I don't think I had COVID, but I had like that weird respiratory thing that was going on. I literally couldn't breathe. Like, I was wheezing for my life. Couldn't even walk up a flight of stairs without making it sound like I was running a marathon or just had run a marathon. So I really just didn't want to be wheezing and huffing and puffing and coughing and sniffling all over the microphone. So that's my bad. Yell at me if you want to. But I think that's all that I have for today. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was a little intoxicated, but it's fine. I really want to get some guests on here, so I'm going to do some research. Some research for some guests. If you'd like to be a guest on MK's Corner, let me know. Give me a ring-a-ding. Give me an email. Give me a DM. Post a TikTok and tag me in it. I'll see it. I'll see whatever you do, because I don't have a very large audience. I'm just rambling now. Okay. You know what to do. Give this pod a 5-star rating or a thumbs up if you're watching it, and make sure to leave a comment or a review in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube or follow us on Spotify and Apple Music and Amazon and Google and all the other places that you can get your podcast. Make sure you follow me. I always say us, but it's literally just me. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and make sure you follow my personal. And make sure you share this podcast with your friends, your family, your neighbors, with your dog. Put a wanted sign up in your neighborhood, because we want more viewers for MK's Corner. With that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful, fantastic Fri-Yay. And I will see you all next week. Later, skaters.